Kick this motherfucking Mule Lee. What's happened, you savages? We're back like herpes, Uncle Joey, and my trusted little Cato, Lee Syatt, a.k.a. the Flying Jew. The church of what's happening now, New Testament, is coming at you. What's happening, brother?
Good to see you, dude.
Good to see you. How was your weekend?
I had a great time at Parks.
You did?
Parks was fucking really cool. Yeah, I had a really good New Jersey. Actually, Parks is Pennsylvania, but I did our buddy Pedro show in New Jersey, which is I love my favorite shows now, and I love doing shows with you, but our shows were like, it's basically like a fist fight. Like it was just at a bar, people were heckling the whole, just talking, and they were funnier than some of the comics, which is my favorite, is when the people at the bar, especially in New Jersey, they're funnier than some of the comics. And that was a blast. George came, thank you very much. And then we did Parks, which was, I've probably done Parks like 6 or so times. We did it before you had this residency. I think this was the best I've done there. It was, and it's because you fucking made me cut 20 minutes of my act.
Oh, it was brutal. About having kids. You got no fucking kids. You dated a chick that had kids 4 years ago, and you're still saying your titties chubby and all that shit. Knock it off.
Well, and it worked. I
knew it was gonna work.
It was crazy.
But do you see how material works? You have to let it go like a fucking a girlfriend with herpes. You gotta let them go. You can't call them back. That's it. She gave me the fucking herp for Thanksgiving. I'm done.
For Thanksgiving.
That's the fucking discipline. I ain't going back to that.
Right. Yeah, but it's hard to get rid of it, especially, I don't know, I hold on to it like it's like a life raft. I'm in the Titanic.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Nobody wants to hear it. Get rid of it.
But you get rid of stuff like a week in.
If they're just laughing from the top, I ain't gonna say it.
Right.
I want to dig into them. And trust me, I ain't doing a good job of digging in it either. But that's what I'm saying to you, that when you know what material's not working. We all have material that's, when you first start headlining, you go from doing 20 minutes at the club every night in California to doing 45 to an hour. Yeah, you're going to put 10 minutes in there, that's going to lullaby them until you build, but you're going to put it in the medium. They've already been dead for the first 20 minutes, so from 23 to 30 minutes, you might have a stupid story about your grandmother that's 2 people laugh at. That's stalling. I do it too. No, everybody does it. But then those last 15 minutes, you pick that shit up like a fucking...
And I was closing with it. It was the best. It was I thought it got laughs in certain rooms, but it had started to like wane off. And then when you told me to get rid of it, I was not mad. I don't want to say mad, but I was like, how can I get rid of 20 minutes? Like, it's
Thank
not.
God.
Jesus Christ.
I think when I get rid of material, that's what I say to myself. Thank fucking God I don't have to do that stupid fucking joke anymore.
Oh, I'm at the point where I'm just trying to get material.
And then 5 years from now, when you look at that YouTube tape, you're going to go, thank God he told me to get rid of that material.
Right.
Thank God I got rid of that and everything else I said on that fucking 30-minute special. And that's how I feel. I looked at something. Last week I was preparing for the weekend, and I looked at an old tape, and I was like, oh, my God. I got to shut this shit off.
But then how come, like, when you're doing it and it's killing, you're like, this is going great?
Because you're under the ether. Your mind is playing tricks on you. It's like when you do a shitty movie,
right?
But you think it's fucking great, and on the set, everybody's talking about, oh, my God, and all of a sudden the movie comes out, and nothing happens. And you're like, and you look at the movie again and go, Jesus Christ, they're right. It's the same thing. We do it all the time. We meet a girl, we expect them, they're single, and all of a sudden we start fucking projecting. We're going to do this. I'm going to take her here. And all of a sudden,
she stops calling you back.
What the fuck?
Right.
Ether is a motherfucker. Ether is horrible. And now I learned how to catch it. But I'm 60. I didn't need it now. I needed it 30 fucking years ago. When I was doing something, I could say in the middle of it, this sucks. I'm out of here.
I was thinking about that the other day. Isn't it fucked up that like the smart, like you know the most and then you have like no time left?
Yeah. You get wise at the end and then you got 3 years left. I know how to swindle Social Security now. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's fucking crazy the things you learn about yourself when it's too late. Like after you hit somebody in the head with an iron, you learn, restraint control or whatever the fuck they talk about.
Anger management?
Yeah, anger management. You don't know these things. And ether's one of those things. When a girl gets married, she's under the fucking ether. She's retarded. From the minute she gets the engagement ring to the day she walks on the aisle, she's damaged goods. Everything is great. The fucking pigeons are great. The mother's gonna dress in black. It's like a constant fucking mind fuck. And it's the ether. I'm gonna do this, and Cindy's coming, and who gives a fuck about Cindy? We forgot what the fuck this day is about. So it's ether.
Right.
It's ether. It's about you and her lasting forever. I don't want to go to a wedding, but while I'm on the wedding, I'm like, let's see if the odds are on DraftKings. Let's see if the odds are on FanDuel. You see it. Years ago, the fucking guy from San Antonio married the Mexican chick from Desperate Housewives. Nobody remembers that? Tony Parker. They had a $50 million wedding. White pigeons, limos, white people, the whole fucking thing. He's black, she's fucking Mexican. They had white people there. Oprah was there. Then he cheated on her with the Mexican housekeeper 2 years later. With the chubby chick from The View. That fucking retard. With the chubby black chick. She had a big wedding, Long Island, Oprah, the Hamptons, everybody. He was fucking some ugly black chick 3 weeks later. You're under the ether. And you actually know he's fucking that chick. But as a woman, you're under the ether. You're getting married, motherfucker. His dick's been smelling weird. His breath's been smelling weird. He's been fucking staying out on hours. But you're getting married. You're getting married. So, and then after you get married, a year in, you're like, this motherfucker's been cheating on me since day one. But you were too busy under the ether because pigeons were going to get thrown out at your fucking wedding. You dumb motherfucker.
Well, like your industry is kind of weird. Like, don't people get married as like entertainers or anybody just for like a business thing? Like they do it knowing they don't love each other, knowing it's just for like. Well,
probably those Hollywood animals get married. Fucking like the
Kardashian.
Vampire and Katy Perry. She's retarded.
The Vampire.
That kid Russell Brand, the Vampire. Whatever his fucking name is.
Forgot about him.
These people. They fall in love, and that's the worst. Those Hollywood couples. Because it's all fucking ether. It's all ether.
What about, I keep seeing, because I think his show's out now, Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob, like when he had her blood around it and like they were like making out on the red carpet.
Disgust. Who's your father? Who raised you? But no, what we're just talking about is what really happens to people.
Right.
We really go under the ether. And you could ask professional athletes, they'll tell you. That season, I didn't know what was going on. I was banging my baby's mama. I was doing this. I was doing that. It's fucking hard, man. And we all fall under that.
What, like, do you have a sign or like, how do you notice you're under the ether?
When you go see the finished result, or when you see your set, or you see how your set does, or it's just something that you snap out of it once you fucking see it. Once you see it, you snap the fuck out of it.
Is that why, like, when like you see like athletes,
and then you understand the whole how it got there? Do you understand me? Like,
right.
Once you see it go down, you'll go, oh shit. This Netflix special. I was doing comedy everywhere in town, but at the Comedy Store, because in my mind, I thought that those people, like those 240 people, were going to add up, and everybody was going to see my jokes. So I went to all these clubs that I wouldn't perform usually at. When I shot the special, as I walked out of there, I knew the ether. In my mind, I thought if I didn't go to the store, I would do better. It was a fucking stupid move. Thank God I recognized that, but I've done that 20 of times. And I'm not just the only one. We have all done that. How many times have you shot a pilot? We shot a pilot. And everybody's giggling at the pilot. That's the funniest fucking thing. And then the pilot don't get picked up. You already bought the house, so now you got to suck dick and start an OnlyFans because you listen to everybody, and you bought a house, $500,000 in Long Island with your husband who's a plumber. He's barely making it. New construction's down 80%, but you hooked up with a fucking plumber. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. And then you read the friend story where they shot the pilot, they got taken to Vegas. And the motherfucker gave him $500 a piece and said, go in the casino. This is the last time you're going to be able to walk like this, ever. Okay? So obviously there was no ether there. That was an inside hit job. That's from Israel. They had the 6 people. That's a no, anyway.
But is there a difference? Like, have you, I know for a fact the answer is yes, but like, have you ever gotten off stage and been like, I fucking kill, like, you kill, like, and what do you think the difference is between that and ether?
Well, the fucking proof is in the pudding. You left bodies laying there.
Right.
It's that special you shot that as you left there, you're like, oh my God, that was the best thing I ever did. And then you see it on HBO and you're like, fuck it. You got to cash your check with a mask on.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay? Like when they did Soul Plane, that was D.L. Hughley's joke. He goes, you guys saw Soul Plane? I know you did. He goes, trust me, I was in it. I had to cash a check with a Halloween mask on.
That's hysterical.
That's fucking hilarious. That's the truth. But while you're doing it, think of all the celebrities in that movie.
Right.
On the way home, you're like, shit, Snoop, this, that, Kevin Hart. And all of a sudden the movie bombs. So it's just, and I'm talking about movies and albums, comedians. A special got released last year. I anticipated special. It was dog shit. It was dog shit.
There's a lot of those.
A lot of those. And what happened? That dude was delusional.
Right.
And while the special's airing, you're going, oh no. Because I've been there. While you're looking at the project, you're going, what the fuck was that? What was the guy that played the fucking doctor in The Sopranos at the end with Johnny Sack? Fucking famous, that dude. Famous. At the end, he played the fucking doctor. Big time guy. When Johnny Sack was dying of cancer, he was telling him, I'm a doctor, I shot my wife, I shot the mailman, because at that point I had to commit, and I shot her mother, who was in the other room. That dude was fucking well known. When I moved to L.A.
Sidney Pollack?
Huh?
Sidney Pollack?
Sidney fucking Pollack, okay? Sidney Pollack, I shot CBS's answer to NYPD Blue. They paid Sidney Pollack $1 million fucking to direct that. You got to hear me talking shit. I was looking at helicopters, houses in Miami, houses in New York. It was set to go. They told us when we were shooting the pilot. The pilot was fucking dog shit, and the show never got aired. They were going to use it as a mid-season replacement, but it was such bad dog shit, they couldn't do anything with it. Bronx County. What the fuck? That's what I'm talking. And that's when I learned. I was in there going, holy shit, I'm going to buy a boat, a car, everything Tony Montana wanted. Like, I'm going to get my own fucking island. I'm going to do everything. And then it fucking, so you never fucking know anymore, guys. Just, it's ether, and there's nothing you could do. We control it more as we get older or something. It's like a basketball. It's like fucking Phi Slamma Jamma against Villanova. Whoever that guy's name. What? Villanova? Who?
Who's Phi Slamma Jamma?
The guy that had cancer. Houston, when they played that year, they gave fucking the other team 13 points. I was in court. I remember. That's when court was in New York City at night. I got arrested buying pot in Harlem, and I had to go to court downtown, and they made me go to court at 7 o'clock the night of the national championship. I'm running back and forth calling sports phone. Putting fucking $1 in sports phone, it's too low. And in those days, if sports phone was too low, you couldn't adjust the volume. There was no volume. You got beat. You're like, God damn it. And then you had to put another quarter in. Hi, it's sports phone. We come at you every 15 minutes. They were given 13 points, and at halftime, I think fucking the other team, whatever, was winning by 13 fucking points. They went in there with this ether. They were Phi Slamma Jamma. They led the league in fucking this and that and slam dunks and three-pointers. And Valvano just fucking ripped the floor with him.
I can't believe you were in court checking a score.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll never forget that.
Did you put the bet in before court?
Yes, I did. In those days, there wasn't no DraftKings.
From the phone in the courthouse?
I don't know. I think I called him from a payphone.
That is wild.
How you doing, Louis? Red Corvette. Confirm your number, 648. What do you like? Give me the lines on. There was no fucking halftime or first quarter.
They'd give you like a code name?
Yeah, you got a code name.
Oh, shit.
And I used to use my school teacher had a connection.
Okay.
And he had a Gray Cavalier. So that was his name, Gray Cavalier. So I would look at his phone when he called. One day I stole the number, and I started calling Gray Cavalier. Give me San Diego 50.
Hysterical.
And I saw him a week later. He's like, somebody's been calling in my account. Mr.
Also,
McGrath, the quarterback coach.
It's not really like shouldn't there have been a better way to get a code name? If you're using your car as your code name,
listen, Lee.
Aren't the cops gonna figure it out?
Lee, who gives a fuck? Okay, it was 1982. You think I'm worried about code names?
Kinda, I would be.
Don't worry about nothing. You've had more problems. Cocaine and cheeseburgers. Don't worry about the fucking. You know what I'm saying? You got more problems. You got problems about cocaine and cheeseburger. Never mind you saying Gray Cavalier over the fucking phone. Okay.
Cocaine. I like cheeseburgers.
I know you do. And it was 1982, so cocaine was in your bloodstream too. I hope you like cocaine. I hope you like cheeseburgers with cocaine used as salt on your cheeseburger.
What do they call that?
They call it a black dick. We'll be right back, cocksuckers, with our guest. Hey, Uncle Joe here. I don't know if you guys got the message, but Sundays just got way more fun because college football is back, baby. No going to church. Think you know the game? Put your money where your mouth is with DraftKings Sportsbook. Turn up your picks into big-time payouts. They've got live betting, rivalry week odd boost, and tons more to keep you entertained all season long. It's going to be a tremendous college football season at DraftKings. Now get ready to start the fall off right because they got something special for first-timers. You ready? New DraftKings customers, get ready. You bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. $5, $300 in bonus bets instantly to test your college knowledge. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and press code JOEY, J-O-E-Y. That's code JOEY, J-O-E-Y, for new customers to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you just bet $5 in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. Listen, I love DraftKings. You know why? Because the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. Fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Oh, Uncle Joey here. As soon as 5 o'clock hits, you're ready to unwind, right? You turn your brain off for a while and start your journey to the moon with In the Cloud. Listen, get yourself some legal, vegan, lab-tested hemp and derived THC products and get ready for a great time. Listen, I love these products, especially the Vampire. In the Cloud is available in different THC levels, so you're never getting a surprise high. And remember what I'm telling you here. If you got to be 21 or over. Now's your chance to float above the stress because In the Cloud is giving new customers 25% off their first order plus free shipping. I said it. That's right. 25% off their first order plus free shipping. Just pressing code CHURCH, CHURCH at inthecloud.co or click the link in the show notes. That's inthecloud.co, inthecloud.co. Use code CHURCH for free shipping, plus 25% off your first order. When you order, fill out that quick little survey, and it supports the show and keeps In the Cloud sending you the good stuff. So go ahead, grab a gummy, and vibe out with In the Cloud. I just did. We're back, Jack. Uncle Joey with my girl here. What's your name?
Kathrine Narducci.
Lorraine Bracco.
No. It's I'm too high.
It's Kathrine Narducci, motherfucker.
I know, the fucking edible hit me. What's happening, beautiful? What's going on? I haven't seen you in years.
You don't even know who your guest is.
Oh my God. What's up, beautiful?
Holy shit.
Thank you for coming over.
Thank you.
I know it's a long hike over on the ferry.
I was like Barbara Streisand in Funny Girl. Don't rain on my parade. I wanted to sing on the tip of the ship.
You could sing now. They love you at Cameraland. Everything is beautiful. Everything is warm.
There's your new career.
Huh?
Broadway.
No.
Musicals.
Listen, I don't even want to go into the city.
Joey the Musical.
Joey the Musical. That's next.
I like that.
That's next.
That sounds catchy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I would
Show
like
me
to see the musical. That'd be
Well, what are we going to sing about? That's the fucking problem.
cocaine and
Just sing your life
cheeseburgers.
out.
Sing your life out.
Sing your life out.
Some Spanish songs, some Italian
I
songs.
love it.
Yeah, that would be fucking
Tell
fun.
your story singing.
Oh, they wait.
You know they say tell your story walking.
Yeah.
Tell your story singing.
Listen, I can't walk and talk at the same time.
Can you tell me?
If I'm walking, I'm focusing on walking. You know what
Do
I'm saying?
me a favor. I'm going to give you one acting challenge.
Go ahead.
Can I?
Yeah.
I want you to sing the story that you told me about somebody, we won't say who and throw them under the bus, invited you out to dinner, but they wanted you to go to an Applebee's. Sing that story.
Listen, there's no song to sing that shit. And he grew up with me, and he was like, bro, wait till you have this food. $35, you get an entree and 2 appetizers. And I'm like, oh my God, he is gone.
And did he tell you about the price first, or what restaurant it was first?
No, he told me the price, and I'm like, this sounds like a commercial.
Yeah.
This is Applebee's. I watch TV at night, 12 News. I watch New Jersey weather, and fucking this is the commercial they play, Applebee's.
You see?
You heard me tonight before my spiel. I'm very fucking serious about food.
Yeah.
And when I was in California, you ask him how hard I railed him. Because we're fucking East Coast people.
Yeah.
We don't need to be reminded of what we can and can't eat from our childhood. But we're not going to eat shit just to hang out with people. Like, I refuse that. Like, I refuse that shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you call me and go, hey, we really want to invite you to a table read, and I've done this before, across from where, up the block from Church's Chicken, well, not Church's, the one in L.A. with the fucking waffle and chicken.
With the Waffle
Roscoe's.
House. Roscoe's.
But across the street, there's a studio. A couple blocks from there. Gower Studios.
Sunset and Gower.
Gower Studios. I was supposed to go
remember.
there for a table read and shit. And they're like, we're going to take you to lunch first at the Hindu restaurant across the street. And I can't smell curry. And I told them, I can't smell curry. I get sick. And they're like, nah, we're going to have it. It's going to be great. And I go, I'm not going in there because I'm going to get sick from the curry. I'm telling you, I cannot smell that pungent curry. I don't mind all the other stuff. It's the curry that bothers me.
Yeah, it's a strong smell.
And I wouldn't go in there, and I didn't get the role because I wouldn't go. I didn't give a fuck. I don't eat curry. Papa don't eat curry.
Wow.
I don't want to smell it either. It makes me sick. My cheeks get red. I'm like, kids are allergic to fucking peanuts. I'm allergic to curry. All
He
right?
also refuses to go to Thai restaurants because
Yeah.
one had bugs in it.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you mean bug?
No, because I had a friend who had a wife that was Thai, and she didn't do the dishes. And the kitchen was always dirty, and she had those fruit flies in the kitchen. So if you're a woman and you allow fruit flies in your kitchen, you have fruit flies in your ass, and I don't want to do business with you.
And this is why he doesn't eat pad Thai. Well, except he breaks his own rules. See, that's what it gets me.
I
Is
love
he has
pad
rules
Thai.
for
I eat
everything.
pad Thai.
I
From
love
one
pad
place.
Thai.
But
From
I
one
get
place.
it from a Japanese place across my house.
That doesn't even make
and
sense.
it's not that good either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was talking about LA where you like toy.
the best pad Thai is Toy.
Yeah.
But I won't go in Toy because they make you take your shoes off. Listen, I know what my feet smell like.
I've never been to Toy.
Toy
Where's
is
Toy?
right on straight up down the block from the Guitar Center.
Wait.
It is the best.
T-O-I. T-O-I, Toy.
Toy.
Not T-O-Y, Toy.
I don't know. What am I, spelling bee champion? Am I Chinese now? I don't know this shit. Toy, T-O-I.
Toy.
Toy.
Okay. I need to know one thing. Can I ask you a question?
No.
What is the ether?
Who?
Ether.
What you and I
Well,
were
we were
talking
just discussing.
What is ether?
Ether, all right, in common terms,
Yeah.
ether is a chemical that they wash cocaine with. In the 80s, we had so many problems. In the 80s, they were using so much ether to clean cocaine. That's why by 87, 88, cocaine started smelling funny because they started taking the ether out and using turpentine and all that shit instead. But it's better with ether. It cleanses the cocaine. It gives it that smell. You could get ether. Ether is not what they give you at the dentist office. Yeah, they use that to
I
knock
know
you
that.
out.
I know that ether. But when you use it in terms of the stories you were telling,
Ether is a thing that,
you use it in your stand up.
okay, let's say you go buy a car
Yeah.
and you want a 2025 whatever, and it's $80,000.
Okay.
But you run into a motherfucking salesman like me. And we start talking, and I go, listen, I have the same car on the lot, $40,000, blah, 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 blah. And now I tipped into your ether. You could save 40. Now you're thinking about all the things you could do with the 40.
Wait, hold on. Stop right there. What is that ether? What do you mean?
Hold on. Ether is your mind playing tricks on you. Now it starts telling you, oh, yeah. I could cheat on my husband. I could fucking go to a Coldplay concert. I could afford $40,000 that my husband didn't know. Whatever. I don't know what your motivation is. But you were worried more about that 40 G's that you bought a fucking lemon. You got so caught up in the money that you didn't even look under the fucking hood. You bought a lemon. And it's ether is when you start believing something, a lie. And we all been in that situation.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid, my mother had a value and she died. And by 2 years later, her value was 20 times the amount that I was going to get. And at the end, I wasn't going to get anything. I was under the ether. Not to mention cocaine, Quaaludes, and all the other fucking things that fucking distort your mind. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's called ether.
I get it.
It's like when you look at a guy that comes out of prison for 10 years and you're going to hook up with him and I'm going to change him. He's such a sweetheart. He calls me when I get home. Yeah, every guy calls you when you get home the first month. How'd you get home? Did you get home safely? How's your mother? Yeah, we all care.
Yeah.
Everybody's a sweetheart in the beginning.
That's right.
And then you have these women, then they come back with a black eye and a busted nose.
Oh, shit.
He's so sweet. He's rehabilitated. What fucking, because maybe he's got an 18-inch dick and he puts it in your ass and it comes out of your fucking ear. I don't know. I don't fucking know these things, but I do know that there's ether. You ever watch those shows where the black guy gets out of prison and she's dating a fat little blonde chick from Louisiana or something? They have that show on one of those with the midgets. They have a show with the midgets.
I've never
they
seen
have a
this
channel
show.
that's dedicated to all this.
TLC?
TLC.
Okay, I thought
So
there was all one
TLC
show.
has a show that women hook up with guys locked up. And you have to see their expectations. And you're like, I remember coming out of prison myself and sitting with my wife, at the time my girlfriend, in the front seat and just blabbing off how Christ took my life. And all I'm thinking about is a gram of blow and eating her ass. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to college. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to fucking speak at universities. I'm going to do this. Knock it off.
how long were you in prison?
10 months, 9 months.
Oh,
But you know what I'm saying? Like there's this ether that we fall into.
yeah.
And ether is another word for us wanting to believe something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Dog, if I get on Kill Tony
Huh?
and do my 1 minute, the world will get to see me. And I could get on the fucking Tonight Show. Or HBO could give me a deal. That's ether.
But
and
it's
you've only
almost
been
like you're delusional.
But you've only been doing comedy for a year and a half.
But the crazy thing is, it's not like these things do happen. People do get on Kill Tony. People
They
do
do
get
happen.
discovered in LA and like go
They
from,
do happen.
So like it fucks with you. Like it does. Like you think it's, you think it's a possibility, and it is a possibility. But it's. I just had the ether happen to me with a car. Like I did. Like sometimes, like you always talk about like doing too much research, or like thinking too much about something. I did all this research on a car. I loved it until I got it. Now I was like, there's 8 things I hate about it. And I did too much with it. So it's weird how you don't snap. But you were saying you snapped out of it. Like you were able to snap out of it.
Well, no. You blow so much smoke up your ass so long. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I blew so much smoke up my own ass for so long that now I know how to not to blow that smoke up my ass anymore. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Ether. Ether is a chemical, but it's a state that we go into when we want something to work in our lives, and we'll push everything else out, even though it's pointing us. And it's not something that you're being positive about. This could be like this is like the motherfucker that comes up to you and says, "If I grow a pound of weed with your name on it, okay." There's sponsors that'll come on this show. And after 2 times, they'll call and go, nothing happened. And I'll go, what did you want to happen? And then they'll go, well, if we don't get a sale by this week, we want you to do 2 ads for free. And I go, that's not how it works. That's not how this works. See, people want to believe that one time doing something is going to work. And I tell them, yeah, you could put an ad here, but I also want you to put an ad on CNN. It's cheap at night. After midnight, it's cheap. You need to do print. You need to do social media ads. And after people see your name at different situations,
That's right.
one day they'll say, you know what, I'll give it to $199.
Yeah.
It's not just fucking you. You know how many people have contacted me to put their juice or their coconut oil or their fucking sea moss on Joe Rogan's podcast? And I'll say to them, listen, it's not my job. And they'll go, but you don't understand. I have a kid who's got leukemia. I can't help you. I can't help you.
Yeah.
Like, people come at you like that. Like, I have an aunt. She's got one eye. She needs surgery. It's $400,000. If you get this on Rogan, it'll save me.
Yeah.
I won't even enable you.
Yeah.
If you tell me that. I'm not going to enable you. I'm not going to go, okay, I'll get you on Rogan, which he'll never go for it anyway.
Yeah.
But there's people that actually believe that. They're at home right now. Look at the Liver King. He wanted to go on Rogan so bad, he went to Austin, shit in a hotel, and he got arrested. You know, people just have, come on, Kathy. How many people come up to you with movie scripts and they go, if you could
Every
talk,
day.
every day. If you could,
My DM is filled with them.
and what are they telling you? That they'll be made. They think that this one movie and they'll be Quentin Tarantino.
I kind of feel bad when I get DMs. From
So do
people.
I. So do I. How do you think
Because
I feel?
I know this person put so much into it, and they don't know. They're still so green. They think if they get me attached, or like, can you give it to this person? It just don't work like that. Like, you don't just go in front of the whole line. Like, this took years to get where I am. Took years for me to get whatever I have. You don't just DM somebody, think the script's gonna land on my lap, and overnight you're gonna be an overnight success because now I have your script and I'm gonna hand it to
Push
somebody.
the mic more towards you.
You know, I'm gonna hand it to somebody and it's gonna make your dreams come true. It doesn't work like that at all. I just feel bad when people put so much into, one person, me, you, whoever else they're DMing. And I understand where they're coming from. So I have empathy that I know, like, this person doesn't really get it and he doesn't understand how it works and how you really go through a real process of pitching your script to real producers. You don't just DM an actor. I'm just an actor. I'm trying to get a movie too. I'm trying to work myself. Like, just because I know people, I'm not going to take your script. I don't even know you. You're a stranger DMing me and hand it to one of my friends. If I'm going to hand my friends one of my scripts, it's going to be something that I need from my script that I wrote. And I'm gonna use that favor for myself, which I don't even ask people for favors ever. I'm very uncomfortable with it. And now the stranger that I never met is like, Miss Narducci, will you read my script? And da-da-da-da. It doesn't work like that. But I understand you, and more props to you. Go after your dream. Do whatever you got to do. Knock on every door. Break down every door. Try to get your thing out there. Try to, I get people like, can you put a word for me on, Godfather of Harlem, or when I was on Sopranos, or any show that I was on, or any movie? Will you tell them I'll be an extra or this or that? Like, it doesn't really work like that. And I feel bad for these people who DM, because I want to help everybody. But if I helped everybody, what they don't know is behind you, I have 50,000 other DMs with people asking the same thing as you. And I want you all to win. But this is not how it works. It could, though. So never stop doing what you might think is impossible. Always do it. But the odds are not really in your favor of it working that way. The shortcut. DM this person, boom, get the hit. It's going to work. Everything is going to work out. It doesn't really work like that. I want it to work like that. For me, something like that kind of worked with me. I walked off the street, open audition, got a Bronx Tale, and it did work like that. So that's why I have empathy for these people that are trying like the one shot. If I just do it, DM people, however they're doing it, it might work. Maybe somebody will answer you and will get it to somebody. So don't stop whoever you are. Keep doing what you're doing if that's the way you want to do it. But most likely it won't work that way. You got to go through the proper channels, and I think you have more of a shot working it that way, going through.
And I
real
have
producers.
empathy also, and that's what you have to look at it and go, I'm empathetic also. But here's where it doesn't get good.
Yeah,
sometimes.
go ahead.
I've helped those people.
Yeah.
I've been one of those guys that said, let me see what I could do.
Yeah.
And I've gotten something.
I've done it too.
And then it doesn't turn into one favor. It turns into 2 or 3. So it went from my watch, borrowing my watch for the day, to now you're going for my whole arm.
Well, that's right.
People don't know when to stop. That's one thing.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is I look at the reasoning they're coming at me with. And like I said to you guys, I've had people contact me and say, I need this. My daughter's got leukemia. They know I have a daughter, so they hit me that way.
Yeah.
Okay? They hit me with weird stuff that I know.
Well, that's called a guilt punch.
This weed shit, this weed business shit, those are the biggest maggots in the world. They're the biggest maggots in the world. The weed business, the way they leech onto you, they're the biggest fucking maggots in the world. And that's why I don't mess with none of them. I've cut them all off. You can't even give one of those motherfuckers a prop, because next thing you know, you're a spokesman for their company.
Oh.
And you can't, dog, you got to be very careful.
Yeah.
And you try to walk the earth as a Christian, kung fu, helping people out.
Yes.
But people don't know when when no is no. People don't know when
you reach your limit.
When there's nothing I could do for you. I wish I could help you.
Yeah.
But before anything happens in my world, I got 20 people that I love and cheer for. Before I donate to the Red Cross or fucking this guy, I got 20 family members that you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you think I'm going to give $200,000 to some art gallery to have a party and drink wine, ha ha ha, but my fucking people are starving, my people ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That's what most people do. They want to save the world, but not the people in front of their fucking eyes, okay?
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys. So you want me to do this for you, but meanwhile, I got people in front of you that have been with me for 20 fucking years, walking around, eating, taking shit, fucking whatever, and that's what people don't understand either. Like, I get requests for things. I mean, I get people asking me to ask Joe Rogan for UFC tickets, for $10,000 tickets. They don't even know the man.
Yeah. I get people asking me to give De Niro. That's the biggest request. Can you give this to De Niro? My father was in the mafia, and they think he's really in the mafia. I'm like, look, I was married to him in a movie. He's not really my husband. I can't ask for favors like that. It was fake. I'm not really. But I do, like you, I help where I can help. But people that I know, or sometimes a stranger, one stranger will hit it right, say it right, do it in a way right, where they're not trying to not do it right. They're just being them. And I see it's coming from a raw, honest place. And they're like, Miss Narducci, if there's anything, I'll be an extra, this, that. And I'll go look at their page, and I'll look at their face, and I'll look at their eyes, and I'll go, I like this guy.
Yeah,
I'm going to help this one.
Me too. I do.
And I'll go to casting if I'm on a show, and I'll be like, if there's any extra stuff, get this guy. And I'll help. I'll help my friends if I can help, even acquaintances. Most of my friends are on their own, and they're doing their own thing. They don't really need my help. But like some acquaintances that want to be like, get me a little role, an extra job or something, like, I will go right to casting. I have no problem with that. If I'm on a show, you do have a connection with casting. That's somewhere where you do have a little, not pull, but a real connection where they may listen to you. You can help them with some extras. And I can do that. I'll do that. I'll help people. Or my friends that are actors, like certainly you're a great actor. Like I'll be like, he should be on Godfather. What are you kidding? Or like whatever I do, I always mention my friends. But the people who just DM and send me a whole script, they expect you to read it. You're so busy. You got so much shit on your own
The
table.
motherfuckers are the ones when you're eating dinner or you're at a bar talking to somebody you haven't seen in 10 years, and they come up to you, excuse me, and I don't mind the excuse me, nice to meet you, let's take a picture.
Yeah.
But it's the motherfuckers that had 3 drinks in them.
Yeah.
See, because once you involve alcohol, that's a complete different animal.
Yeah.
Now they want to sit next to you and stand there and ask you creepy questions. And listen, I'm telling fucking Kathrine Narducci my life story. I don't need you over here. But they don't understand that.
Yeah.
And if you say something to them, they get offended.
Yeah.
They want to talk business at 11 o'clock when you're on 3 mushrooms, you smoked 18 joints, and you're fucking high. And it's like, guy, go away. You know, it's never like people. We talked last week about I learned something from acting, and I took it for the rest of my life.
What was it?
The moment before.
Love it.
The moment before.
It's so important.
But then when you look at the moment before life, when some guy runs down the streets and says, Kathrine, fuck you. I hated you in The Sopranos, and it's 8:30 in the morning. And now you have 2 things. You can look at him and go fuck your mother, and lower yourself. Or you can keep walking and go, what happened to him at 8:05 in the morning?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened to him? Did his wife bite his dick?
Yeah.
What happened to him? The moment before. Because if you go at him when he comes back with a knife and stabs you.
Oh, yeah.
It's like people on road rage. When you get beat up in a fucking car, you don't know where that guy was the moment before.
Yeah.
It's so very important.
It's so important.
So, you know, I'm sitting there talking to Kathrine Narducci at a bar having 3 drinks with her. This idiot comes over, hey, Bucco, hey, this guy, big pussy. And then on, and all of a sudden you're like, you know, my mother just died. And they just cry. They don't know what the moment before. So when you walk over there, be very cautious. And that's something that you learn at your home.
Yeah.
That's not something you learn at night. You learn that in your home. Your mother taught you that shit.
Yeah.
Don't, you know, approach him, say hello, and keep fucking walking. He's talking to a woman. People feel like they know you. And listen, these are all the things of why we got into our business. These are all the opposite. Like, I watched Ole Ole. Did you ever see Ole Ole?
No.
The Rolling Stones in South America?
No.
How Mick Jagger walks by himself. Mick Jagger loves to fuck with people. So, like, remember a year ago, he went into Nashville and sat at a bar for like an hour? He's the king of that shit.
Yeah.
And they asked him, they said,
Bill Murray does that too.
Yeah, aren't you scared that people are going to bother him?
Yeah.
And Mick Jagger goes, it's part of the gig, man.
Yeah.
It's really part of the gig.
Yeah.
That's all part of the gig. I love people.
Yeah.
It's the people that come up to you expecting something.
Yeah.
You know, I told a joke on stage. I go to a strip club by my house. Once or twice, I go in there. I eat some mushrooms.
This is true?
Yeah, I go in the, you know, there's like, listen, there's nothing there to see. There's nothing, they have TVs and the music is good and the DJ is hilarious because he curses and stuff. He's like, get this big ass bitch up on stage and all that type of shit.
So you're just strolling, dip in and out, get
stroll,
amused, go
I'll
home.
stroll in, I know I won't even get a lap dance.
Yeah.
I'm too embarrassed.
You're just going in, you're getting the dip in and out, little amused, go home.
Every time I go in there.
Wrap it up.
The first
home.
night I went in there was great. The second night, 3 kids come over to me all creepy. Now, if this is a strip club, look your best. They still got the hat on from the farm, you know. 3 fucking do's and boxes from, you know, like they said, if they're from anywhere else from Brooklyn, they're all farmers. These guys were farmers. They hadn't bathed. It's Friday. They went right from work to out. And they come over to me, you know, you Joey Diaz. And I went in a strip club. Dancing, titties, Russian chick up there shaking her tits, looking at the pole. You Joey Diaz? Yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm Aaron Rodgers. Hey, do you really know Joe Rogan? They're 25 years old. Then they start with, does he really eat elk meat every day? Does he really go in a tub? And I go, yeah. But the whole time I'm thinking, this is society. It's like that guy you bumped into with the big ass that said hello to you.
Oh,
before.
God.
They got no testosterone. Why would a 25-year-old talk to a fat fuck felon, old fuck, about another old fuck that lives in Texas that eats elk? There's pussy everywhere. There's bitches everywhere. But you rather talk to me about Joe Rogan? And does he eat elk on a Friday fucking night? And you want to ask me what's wrong with fucking society at the highest level? That's what's wrong with society. I'm there with a bunch of pussy. Whether you like it or not, it's still pussy. You can smell it in the fucking air. And you want to talk about Joe Rogan.
What do you do in that case?
I put my beard down, I get in the car, and I go home and smoke 15 joints and pray for society. Pray that the Israeli don't get them. Pray that Israel don't get them. What do you do? What the fuck do you do? When I'm in a strip club, I don't want to talk. First off, I'm 62. I can't hear you. If there's music on,
No, me either.
you want to come and talk, you're going to be green in the face.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to go, really? Yeah, and then look over. And you can keep talking after that, because I'm looking at bitches. I didn't come here to talk to fucking anybody. Okay? I want to look at naked women. I'm 62 years old. I've earned that right.
Yeah, you have.
I'm not in a park with a long jacket, a rain jacket on.
You're not even
giving
getting a
lollipops
lap
to little
dance. You're
girls.
allowed to sit there and look.
I don't want a lap dance. That's still embarrassing, too.
Yeah.
Then you come in your pants and you squeak out of there. I got to squeak out of there with that. And then I got an itchy nut and red skin for a month because I didn't want to dry patch it in the car. No, I'm too old for that shit. Yeah. Now I got to dry
this
patch.
is a lot of information.
We know how we do it here, Kathrine.
Oh, man. So I want to ask you a question now.
Go ahead.
You sent me a funny photo because you liked the movie, The Alto Nights.
One of my favorites.
And you sent me a photo. I love that you sent me the photo of your house, your TV in your, where was that?
Basement.
In your basement. And it was, I think it was it me on the screen?
Yeah, it was you.
In The Alto Nights.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, what do you think it is that you like about that movie? What is it that you like about it?
Well, let's get back to basics. I've always liked you. So I loved you in the Bronx Tale. Then you popped up in fucking The Sopranos, and you were really good in that. I really enjoy you.
Thank you.
There's not a lot of people I enjoy. And I'm the type of guy, if I know you, I kind of cheer for you.
Right.
For the movie. Like when you're in the movie, I'm cheering for you while I'm watching the movie. I loved you in that other fucking movie.
The Irishman?
Which one?
Irishman?
Yeah, when you took Joe Pesci's clothes off.
Oh, yeah.
I loved that scene. Not that you took his clothes off. But he said, take off your shoes and whatever.
Yeah, the bloody clothes.
I love when you came down, how you looked. But this movie, there was something different about you. This movie was you. Aerosmith is Aerosmith. Guns N' Roses is Aerosmith on steroids. This was Kathrine Narducci on steroids. This was all your year's work because you've always been funny just being you. Arthur, they told you not to shoot the fucking gun off in the city limits. You always got to say fucking something, But this movie, you were extremely funny. Your character really played out and your beauty played out. It was I was disappointed when that movie came out. I read for that movie. And I was I wasn't disappointed I didn't get it. I'm not one of those guys.
Could I ask you what role did you read for?
Tony Bender. Everybody read for fucking Tony. And then they cast you from Tony Bender. And the scene I read for, they broke it up into 5 guys. Fucking brilliant. We could talk for hours about that movie.
Wow.
The scene when he's yelling at the TV, Vito.
Yeah.
And they go, tell him about Columbo. He let off whatever the dude. And the dude jumped 6 stories with a 5-foot blanket and all that shit.
Yeah.
That was all one character. They broke it into 5 different bosses talking about how Columbo put that guy in for mayor and to let the guy they shot in the barbershop off.
Oh,
Maranzano.
Michael Rispoli's character, Joe...
Maranzano or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Mazzarano or whatever the fuck.
I'm so mad I don't know.
But
can't think of it right now.
The fucking court scene, you are fucking brilliant. He spends all his money on the putans. It was very reminiscent of the scene when Christopher gets the AA thing, when you all go to his house. And
he gets the intervention.
The intervention. It became a circus. That court thing became a circus. And then you even say it in the scene. This has become a circus. But the beauty about
You're a clown.
You're a clown. You spend all your money with the putans. Ask him. He gives all his money to the putans. I'm a broke man. And he's there fighting. He's my stepfather.
He was good in that.
I haven't made $1 in years. Mm-hmm. I'm an old man. I live on Social Security.
Yeah.
And you're like, bags of money come to his house. But the beauty about that whole scene and how it was written, that at the end, you come back and you go, and Your Honor, you want me to tell you what the fucking dumbest thing in the world is? I still fucking love him.
I know.
If he asked me to take me back, I'd take him back today.
Dysfunctional.
That's a beautiful fucking scene.
That's funny.
And the scene was written like that. I know you improvise. I know he told you just do what you do. But even that scene, like no matter what happened, I still love him. You sold that. You really sold all
Thank
that.
you.
How he tortured you, with the money when he comes in to get the fucking money from the register.
Oh, yeah.
and Tony's there,
And I jump over the bar.
Jump over the bar. There's just, I enjoyed that movie. When that movie came out, I was really depressed. Like, it had been out. And somebody goes, I go, that movie didn't come out yet. And they're like, yes, it did. It's in the fucking movie theaters. I go, no, it's not. And I went online. I'm like, oh my God, it's in the movie theater. I didn't know nothing.
Wow.
To the release date. I didn't see an ad. I didn't see an internet. Nothing.
Yeah, they didn't really publicize it too much.
And the problem is, when you have such a big budget like that, on a film like that, there's a lot. You ever put on an Amazon film late at night that you've never seen or never heard of?
I don't have Amazon.
Wait, 5 out of 10 of them are horrible.
Okay.
Like I just watched one about D'Onofrio. He's a mob boss in Brooklyn, and he gets hit in the head and he goes into a tree.
Oh shit!
Oh my God! It's horrible but funny at the
Vincent
same
D'Onofrio?
time. Yeah, he's a mob boss, and now he gets hit in the head. His old men go to shoot him. He jumps into a lake. They think he's dead, and he shows up on a tree.
What do you mean, a tree house?
In a tree house, because they're gonna tear down the forest. So he wants to sit in the tree house. So he's a mob boss. They're all coming to him, going, "Please, Vito, come down." And
in a tree house.
In a fucking tree house.
Oh my God!
Cute movie. But then there's like another one. There's like 20 Italian movies on there that all of them should be banned. All of them. Like,
are you in Gravesend?
No. And then
not even just taken off, just banned. Why are they?
What's that?
They should be banned.
These movies are just never made them. But there's a movie on Amazon. Let me tell you the cast.
Go ahead.
Godfather of Harlem. The black dude, yeah.
Oh, are you talking about
Forrest Whitaker? It's Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, Forrest Whitaker.
It's Ray Liotta. It's fucking Justin Timberlake's wife.
Jessica Biel.
Fucking gorgeous.
Gorgeous. She's.
I mean, it's an all-star lineup. The English kid from the movie with fucking Angelina Jolie. I mean, great names. Movie was shot in Toy. It was shot in Toy, but I have a friend who was the hot dog man on that movie. And it's a movie about Ray Liotta comes out of prison, and he goes to see his daughter, and it's Jessica Biel, but he can't tell her. And Jessica kind of hits on him, and now he's caught between a rock and a hard place, and he's going to die.
Wait a minute, his daughter's hitting on him?
She doesn't know it's his father.
Oh, that's creepy.
He goes to the strip club.
Wait, how is this movie, though?
It's a good movie. It's very interesting.
Wow.
Oh, shit. You know who plays the strip club owner? Roadhouse, the dude who died of cancer, with a fucking wig on like Walter McDowell.
Whoa.
What's the guy that died of cancer from Roadhouse?
Oh, Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Dog, it's an all-star fucking lineup. But I have a buddy who plays a hot dog man in a scene with Forrest Whitaker, one of Gabriel Iglesias' buddies.
Shit.
So I bumped into him and I go, bro, good dude too. I forget, he's on a commercial now too. I go, bro, I saw you in that movie. You were fucking great. I go, why didn't that movie ever get released? And he goes, they put so much money into the actors and the locations and shit that they ran out of money for the advertising.
Wow.
Really?
And he goes, it happens a lot.
What's the name of the movie?
IMDb, Blue something. IMDb.
Patrick Swayze and who?
Just put Ray Liotta's IMDb and
Yeah,
look
I
at
gotta
that.
know. We gotta know now.
No, this movie is fucking wild. And like they shot it all on Gardner. They shot it where I live. They shot. I know all those businesses there. So the end of Gardner is a floral shop, and that they just closed that during the pandemic because that's where fucking
Powder Blue.
Powder Blue.
Powder Blue.
2009.
Who's in the movie? Tell them the cast.
Yeah, give us the cast.
We got Jessica Biel, Eddie Redmayne, Forrest Whitaker, Ray Liotta for Los Angeles.
I thought Vincent D'Onofrio was in it.
No. The other guy from Roadhouse. No, Forrest Whitaker, the Godfather of Harlem. That's what I'm
Oh, wait, what was Vincent D'Onofrio in? Oh, wait, he lived in the treehouse.
Right.
What was that movie?
Swayze.
Shit. This movie had to be long ago. Patrick Swayze's dead long.
2009.
Oh.
Armando Cosillo. That's my brother. He's in that movie. He plays a hot dog man.
Yeah, his name's Jose.
Yeah, he fucking told me. He goes, they ran out of budgeting. They ran out of advertising money.
Wow.
Then a lot of times, a movie that'll happen. So that's what I thought happened with Alto Nights. But I still wanted to see it. At the time, I couldn't take my daughter. I take my daughter to the movies. But
That's
she was
nice.
too busy with softball and shit. So finally it came on TV.
Yeah.
I paid for it first.
Yeah.
I paid for it. And I fucking liked it. I loved you. I loved Deborah Messing. I loved...
De Niro, did you like him?
As Vito, I mean, listen, I'm a De Niro dude. But as Vito, oh my fucking
He was so
God.
good.
Oh my fucking
So
God.
good.
A couple of those wise guys in that movie were fucking great. His
Yeah.
partner, Tony Bender. I didn't like the way they portrayed...
Tony Bender passed away.
Did he? After the
Yeah.
movie came out? Or before?
Yeah, before it came out.
I really...
I love that guy.
I didn't like Vito in that movie. The guy that played... No, Vincent. The guy that played Vincent, what Vincent plays in Godfather of Harlem. The guy that was the boxer.
Oh, the chin.
The chin. I didn't like the chin in that movie. They made him look like a retard. The chin wasn't a retard. He just shot the guy by mistake. He didn't shoot him right. Instead of shooting him 3 or 4 times, he shot him and ran away.
Yeah.
But that guy didn't go on to fucking lead a crime family being a retard. He ended up playing a retard later in his life, but it was also a scam. He was that brilliant that he played,
Right.
You know,
He
so
played
He
that. He
faked
was
it?
that's the
crazy.
only guy I didn't like in that movie, how they played him. Everything else was solid. I liked the name of the club, the social club was the Alto Nights.
Yeah, the Alto Nights.
I liked how Columbo was very politically fucking, that's what a gangster was, you know. They got to be in politics rocking it. And I liked all that. And you were great, man.
I thought the movie was so good. I thought De Niro was on his game. I loved everybody in it. I loved the whole cast, and I loved Tony Bender. I thought he was so authentic and real, and his acting was honest. He was so chill, that guy, always just like himself. And that's the key to acting. You have to bring yourself. You have to. And I love what you said about acting. That's the key too. The moment before. It's like, it's so important, the moment before. And what do you want from a scene also? It's like, how do I want you to feel when I walk in this room? How do I want you to feel? What's my objective? I want to be a good guest on this show. That's my objective today, right? I want it to be a good show. So try to find, what would I do to do that? Good subjects to talk about, make it interesting, but be natural and organic. That's my objective. I just want people to like the show. I hope people like this show and find it interesting. And how do we do that? We just come up with good subjects that we want to connect with people who are watching it. So, you know, if we were filming this as a movie, it would be the same thing. What's your objective in this scene when you're filming the podcast scene? Oh, I just want to be a good guest in this scene, right? It's so simple. Keep it all simple. Keep everything simple. And the moments before are great. It's a great thing. I'm glad you learned that.
Long time ago, like when I first got to LA, somebody
that's so great.
And I learned that was a $35 a month acting class. His name was Frank something, Italian guy from Brooklyn.
Wow.
And he taught on Monday nights. And I started with him, Frank Perna, something like that. And I started with him because he was close to the house. He was cheap. But the only thing I didn't like was it was Monday nights. And Monday nights was the hot comedy night in LA. So I'd have to go to class, do a scene, then leave. I didn't like doing that.
Yeah.
The guy was such a good teacher that I didn't want to do that.
Right.
And then I went to Ivana Chubbuck.
Oh my God.
And Ivana Chubbuck
she's like she's like the shit out
She's
there.
the shit.
Did you learn from her?
Yes.
What's the biggest takeaway from her class? She makes everything about sex. This
is what she does to women.
She doesn't make it. I take that back.
No.
It's about, am I right? It had a lot, because I sat in on it.
When you fucking watch The Mayor of Eatontown, who was in that movie? The mayor, the female, the chick from Leo's wife in the fucking boat, the Titanic.
Oh God, she's amazing.
Okay.
That's
when you read
Kate
like that bitch has no barrier. She'll show you her pussy.
She doesn't care how she looks. She's not. You know what my acting teacher used to say? This is gonna say what she is. My acting teacher Charlie, who died, used to say, "Stop being a mirror." Not to me. If you were on stage and you were worried about your looks and what you were wearing, he'd say, "Stop being a fucking mirror actress. She's anything but that. She doesn't give a shit. She'll come out." No makeup, raw. She didn't care what she looked like.
She just was in the Titanic. I got home all coked up one night. I'm sitting there. And I put HBO on, and all of a sudden it's her with a pussy out with Harvey Keitel drawing her. And I'm like, she just won a fucking tremendous Oscar. And she's on a late night. So one night I was thinking about that because I saw something else and her pussy was out.
What?
I Googled her. Her pussy's been out like 18 fucking
What'd you say?
Little Monster, something like that. Yeah. A movie. It's a movie. But fucking...
With the pedophiles.
Yes. It's crazy that she doesn't care.
No.
I read an article where the producers called her and said
love
that she
her.
looked chubby. And she goes, leave that in. That scene where she fucked the guy in that.
Yeah.
And her pussy was out. I mean, she's fucking nuts. That's
She's
what Ivana
beautiful
does
actress.
to you. Ivana takes a woman who's grown up in my house, let's say. Like if I had like my daughter, I'm very like, this, that. I give her some rope, but she knows the bottom fucking line. I'm a Cuban old school dad. So I don't
you're
want to
strict?
fucking hear it, huh?
You're strict.
I'm 12. She's 12. She's going into jaws of life now with me.
Yeah.
Her mother had it till she's 12. Now, I mean, me and the mother have it, but now I got to look at her a little more. Now I got to watch her a little more. These are the ages where they need their dad. They break away from the mom a little bit, and you either have to talk to them or turn your head. You got to talk to them and tell them what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk to them. So now you threw me the fuck off what I was going to say.
No, you're talking about how with Kate. You said Kate.
So when you get a girl like that moves to Hollywood and says, I'm never going to show my titties, that's great. Until you walk into Ivana's class. Ivana's like Mitzi Shore. When you tell them what you don't want to do, that's the first thing they make you do. Right. I told Ivana one day, I don't like Ivana, I'm 300 fucking pounds. Don't fucking put me in a scene to kiss a fucking girl. If I
Next thing you know, you're kissing a girl.
I don't want to do it. Next thing you know, she gave me the role of Ernie, Ernest Borgnine, in that movie where he plays the butcher and he falls in love with the pretty girl upstairs.
Marty.
That's the first scene I did. She made me kiss somebody. And dog, I had to go to the girl's house and rehearse it with her. I would tell her, no, I don't want to do it.
Could I ask you something?
Go ahead.
You're so outspoken. You're so... I'm not going to say the word, the P this, the P that, the F this, F that. Try to get you to do like a little thing where you're kissing somebody. What do you, shrivel up like a prune?
Yep.
Why?
That's why I'm not big on
So then I'm going to tell you what that's about, the psychology. It's all a front.
I'm a prude motherfucker.
No, that's all a front.
Listen, no, because I know for a fact. Listen, I'm 62, I'll tell you the truth, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
I love strip clubs. And I'm a Cuban, old school cokehead. I had a fight off in my cheese all those years. But I got nothing wrong with Kathrine Narducci coming up to you at the bar. I'm going, Kathy, why are you talking to Lee? I got an 8-ball of coke, and I'm going to suck your fucking uterus out. Okay? And I want you to go, you're right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Is that how that would go?
Now, God forbid, Kathrine Narducci said to me, hey, I got an 8-ball of coke. Let's go back to my house, have a few cocktails.
Reverse it.
Out. I'm done. I run out of there like a pussy. I've done it before, and I'll do it again. And especially, it is the weirdest fucking thing. So when I go to a strip club, I don't mind me going to you if I'm coked up and drunk. I haven't done coke in 18 years. So that side of my personality left.
Yeah.
So now it's even more. But then I felt bad for the girl. I'm 300 pounds. Why would a pretty girl want to kiss me? That's forcing myself on her. Even for a fucking scene in a movie. When a girl has to kiss a man in a movie, the guy's at least a fucking 8. Okay? And she don't mind. He's an 8.
Okay.
I was a 4. I don't want to kiss a girl that's a fucking 10, that's 20 years younger than me or 10 years younger
Could I
than me.
just say something?
Go ahead.
Do you love acting? You're an actor?
I love doing it.
Are you an actor?
I don't know.
Oh, I like that honest answer.
I don't know. It depends who I'm around. It depends who I'm with. It depends who I'm in a scene with. It depends who I'm working with. I don't know. I can't do voices. I can't do fucking accents. I can't dance. I can't jump up and down. So I don't really know. I could look at your eyes. I could be sincere. I know all the principles of what I want to do because I stole the principles of acting and use it in my stand-up. So I was one of those dudes that understood acting.
Yeah.
Like I just told you about a movie I have an audition for.
Yeah.
Okay? I got to go to New Mexico. They're paying scale.
They want you to play Italian, Mexican.
Right. But
what do they call it? A fox?
That's not the point. That's not the point.
At the border?
Right. A smuggler, whatever, right? But the point is this.
Coyote.
A coyote.
The point is this, that it's a chance to act.
Something's
right?
kicking in over there.
Oh, yeah. He's all
Holy
zomboed
shit!
up. Yeah, he's all zomboed
It's
out.
kicking in.
It's his lucky night. So, there was a time when I was already on top of that. Remember, I booked a bunch of movies from sending tapes in. I do my own auditions. I get films in pre-production and get the scripts from the agency.
Do you feel in your heart, of hearts, in your gut, the same way if I said to you, Joey, are you a comedian?
That I am.
Are you a comedian?
Fuck yeah.
Are you a good comedian?
Yes.
Do you understand comedy?
Yes.
Do you think you're a good comedian?
There's better comedians, but I'm good. I could hold my own in a room. Let's just say that, okay?
Okay.
I could hold my own in a room.
Okay.
I'm not the best comic. I'm not the best writer, but energy and heart and enthusiasm always wins with me.
Okay.
It could be a minute joke, but the way I'm enthused about it, it becomes bigger. It's smoke and mirrors.
Do you think that you were born to be a comedian?
Yes.
Is there anything else you can do better than comedy?
Steal. Rob, plan. I love all that shit.
Still today, you can steal better than you could be a comedian?
No. That's not even in my world anymore.
Okay, so
I couldn't be a burglar now. You know what I'm saying?
So
I couldn't walk on a ladder. I can't go in through a mirror. I go in through a TV. I go in through a fucking window. I'm gonna be sore for 4 days.
So stealing was survival. Comedy is for survival too, because comedy, I mean, I'm not a comedian, but I'm an actor, and I understand the art form of a musician, a painter, or a comedian, an actor.
Comedy was survival until I realized the stakes. I'd say that to you. That comedy was survival. I didn't want anybody to get a touch of me. I had just gone through a divorce. I owed $250,000 between attorneys, Discover cards, Visa cards, MasterCards, American Express card. I couldn't get a job because of the felony. What was I going to become? An acupuncturist? What was I going to do? I can't take the test. I can't get licensed. So at that point in my life, I was always a big fan of comedy. I never thought I'd headline. I figured I'd do comedy and drive around the country until I fucking got old or OD'd. When I started this, it was just to disappear and to find out who the fuck I was. Let's take this in a moderate car. It wasn't no Cadillac. It wasn't no Maserati. It was an 89 Nissan B210 with a broken suspension. And I just wanted to go out there and see what was out there. But then the stakes got high. And then I found out that Tim Allen had done time. And other comedians had done time. And Lenny Bruce had been arrested a few times. So I felt in a good company. And then I read a Lenny Bruce book that he broke it down. He lived at that hotel, the Chelsea, and he did heroin, and he fucked strippers, and he slept all day. And I'm like, I'm in. That's what else do I want to do?
So you identified.
Lenny Bruce with playing in a jazz club, being a comedian in a strip club at night, and then going back to a hotel with no responsibility, no rent. You pay rent, but it's not a big house. You don't have to pay HOA to mow your lawn. It's just a fucking room, a woman, and a fucking syringe, and you're fucking and sucking, and you're writing comedy. What could be better than that? But it didn't work out for me that way because I didn't want to do heroin and do comedy.
Of course.
So, but what that meant to me was that you didn't want to be part of a society. It was like joining Hell's Angels. It was like...
So you were like a rebel.
Joining the mafia.
You were a rebel.
I was a rebel because I had no choice. Because I couldn't get a job in the regular world. And I'm one of those guys, I'm not saying anything bad, but as much of a douchebag as he is, I'm not saying this, I'm saying from people's opinions. People don't like Sammy the Bull Gravano, but I got news for you.
Sammy who?
Sammy the Bull Gravano. Nobody liked him, and I understood why. But that motherfucker could run a CEO. He could be a CEO of any fucking company. And there's a lot of those gangsters that could have been CEOs of any one of those companies. I just repeated this here to Lee and these guys one day. I learned good things from bad people. Okay? No matter how bad they are, they have one good fucking trait. Maybe it's remembering something. Maybe it's mathematics. I mean, what's the famous Jew? The fucking Meyer Lansky, These guys were he was a mastermind. He dropped out of school when he was 6, and he was dyslexic and with a bum leg to boot. It doesn't matter what your fucking, I have an IQ of 180. Well, but if you send money to Africans when they email you because your mother left you a will in Africa, what good is that 180? What good is if you go 10 for 10 on Jeopardy? I don't give a fuck about that. It's what you translate into the street. It's like functional fitness. When we're kids, we do curls and squats. I still do squats, but it's more for function now. I use bands and fucking, pulleys and whatever the fuck. So it's the same thing. You adjust. My point is, I have no idea because I took the same pills as Lee.
Well, here's my question is to you. Do you think you're a good comedian?
Yes.
And were you born to be a comedian?
Yes, but then
you were more
No,
born. I'm going to tell you something about you.
I was born to be a fucking attorney.
I'm going to tell you something about you.
A Jew attorney.
Could I tell you something about you?
Yeah.
You still can be.
And break it down a little bit from what I think. I think that on top of the hard exterior and the cursing and the fucking motherfuckers and you savages and everything, I think that there's a guy underneath that and behind that whole wall who gets on a stage and gives this massive, hard exterior. Like, he's so brutal, he's so honest, and he's connecting to all these other hurt people who are hard and this macho kind of thing. But I think the connection with you is you also, on top of that hard exterior and that wall, I do believe that the real connection is not that. I think that we see through that wall and see that there's a guy behind all that who is actually like this really good guy, this teddy bear who you're on stage being a comedian and you're good at it. These are all your survival skills. And it's also, you connect with these broken people in a way through your comedy. It's kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? When you do reverse psychology. You're doing sort of a reverse psychology where you're like, come on, you motherfuckers, da, 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 da. And you're like, you're using that, but you're connecting in a way where you grab them because they understand. We understand what you're doing. You're good at what you're doing. Like, you're making a connection with these people with that hard exterior.
This poor bastard.
This guy is having a meltdown behind the scenes. He's having a meltdown. No, you really are. You're like this guy that really connects in a way that it's almost like it's sort of like a psychology thing that you do where you come up with the hard exterior, but you're also connecting with people and helping people in a way where it's like, show me you're helping me without showing me you're helping me through your comedy.
A good way of putting it. And to answer your question from before, yeah, I feel like an actor at times, but the last 5 or 6 years I haven't, because an actor wants to get out there, whether they pay him $1 or whether they pay him $10,000.
So does a comedian.
But the problem the last couple of years is the money has gotten so bad and they want you to do weird things that I've just said, you know what, I'll pass.
Yeah.
So that's why my hesitation, that's why I hesitated. That's why I hesitated answering your question before. That's why I hesitated answering your question.
What about, are you an actor?
Yeah, because I got offered to play, and I didn't want to do it.
Why?
It was in the heart of fucking July. It was a weekend in New Jersey, which I don't know about you. I don't think people go to plays in New Jersey on the fucking weekends in July. Okay? But right away, I don't want you to sound like I was negative off the bat about it. The real reasoning was the time. I like my time at home. I like my time with my daughter. I like being close to her. For the first 7 years, I was always doing a podcast or doing something. And I was in her life, but not. And I saw the change when we moved here. Because women don't want to be loved. They want to feel secure.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to hang out with me. She comes down 3 times a night and go, Dad, are you okay? And then she'll take a water and get right back on the phone. But she comes down. And I could see that. So I like being around.
Yeah.
You know, like I like being around. I like when she gets home from school. My parents went home when I got home from school. What a fucking horrible existence. In the old days, somebody was always home when you got home from school.
That's called a latchkey kid.
That's called a what?
Latchkey kid.
What's that?
That's a kid who lets himself in.
Yeah, I was one of those kids.
Kid.
Yeah,
You let
I was a
yourself in,
latchkey.
then nobody's home.
I wanted to be a latchkey, but not now.
Yeah.
A little later.
Yeah.
A little later. You follow me? There's just so many things. And when you do a play, you have to commit. That's a fucking commitment. You just can't wake up and go, well, today I don't feel like doing it. That's like anything else in life. You committed to something. There's 8 people waiting on you. 8 people waiting on you. And like, again, I'm getting to an age where I wake up in the morning. I may have to go to the Bronx to see you, but I smoke a joint and I change my mind. Yeah. I'll go, that's it. I want to eat clams today. I don't feel like eating spaghetti. And I'm one of those idiots.
You won't go, well, you know what? I have a T-shirt that I had made, and it says, I'm not a planner, I'm a canceler. I cancel everything. I make plans and I fucking cancel them. I'm a professional canceler. I'm lucky I'm here today.
I'm happy you're here.
But I'm happy I'm here.
Week.
I'm happy I'm here. I got to meet this whole great, let me tell you, by the way, people, his behind-the-scenes crew
is the best.
The best.
The
conversations behind the scene should have been filmed. It should have been filmed. You missed the gold. The gold was behind the scenes.
Starting on the 8th.
Who's Rudy? Rudy's. You like Rudy's?
Yeah.
You don't want nothing but Rudy's. You want no frills, in and out, no small talk. I want to eat. I want to be in and out.
I told you.
And you only want his chicken cutlets.
Listen.
Your chicken cutlets. Your chicken cutlets are not.
Oh my God, the best. Listen, in today's world, I want you to think where you came from and where you are today. All we have is a little bit of loyalty.
Yeah.
But if we become these people that every time, oh my God, there's a new Nico open. It's great and something. I got to go to Nico. You know what? Who gave you fucking food on the arm when you were broke that time? And that's what we've all forgotten. Everybody forgets. Everybody wants, we don't eat there. We eat at Angelina's in Staten Island. Run of water and all. Leave me the fuck alone. We all grew up, we have one place. That's all you have.
Keep it simple.
This fucking jerk off goes to a pizza place and all these saps run after him. Dave Portnoy, a skinny fucking Irish kid from Boston. Dave Portnoy. I've never seen a society of such suckers because the East Coast is made of great pizza. There's so much good pizza now.
Right.
That if you make bad pizza, you get ousted. So everybody has a different flair to it.
Yeah.
So for you to tell me that you're going to drive 2 hours to get a slice of pizza, something like that, it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
You grew up eating
you're not into the trends.
No.
And you're not into the gurus, and you're not into follower the follower.
Because this is
follow the follower.
This is who got us to the dance. Now you want to be Johnny Bananas and be better. And that's what the problem with us is.
Yeah.
Everybody forgets what got them to the fucking dance. That got you to the dance for years. And okay, you may be bored, but you better go in there once a month and pay your fucking respects and keep your fucking mouth shut.
To a pizza place?
Whatever. I didn't grow up in. Listen, I grew up in Roma part time. See, you're not from that world, Lee.
I'm not.
So you would never understand. She grew up in the Bronx, and there
I
was
grew up in Harlem.
wherever the fuck you grew up, and there was 1,000 fucking places to eat pizza. But there was one that your mother and father went to, and you went there every day, and you went in there after school, and Mr. Nicky, whatever, he gave you a slice, he gave you an Italian ice. Your whole life was in there until you went away to college.
Okay.
And when you went to college, no matter where the fuck you went to college, you kept saying, man, I can't wait to go home to get a slice of that fucking pizza, okay? And you went back home and you got that pizza.
Yeah.
But now you moved to Asbury Park, you know, I like the Sicilian with the whatever. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I get it. But every time you come up, pay your fucking respects. Pay your fucking respects. We grew up in that fucking place. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Oh, so you feel like people are jumping ship?
All the time. All the fucking time.
Jumping ship.
All the time. To the hottest restaurant to impress somebody. Oh, we went to Lola's and, you know. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I get.
Shut the fuck up.
I get what you're saying.
Shut the fuck. I just moved from LA where there's no loyalty. 20 years I sat there, no loyalty. Nobody. Oh, we went to only, bro, you're from fucking Jersey. Why are you eating that shit? Oh, because it was good or because?
No, because this one said so.
The forces of B or what is it? Let's tap into what the fuck you're doing. You're not one of these fucking Americans. Why are you acting like them? For 30 years, these Americans fucked you in the ass. Now you want to be like them. Shut that. You eat their lunch. You fucking tell them where they're going to eat, you motherfuckers. I'm not going there. I don't care where you 11 people are going. And that shit ends. That shit ends. You have to have something. You have to stand for something, man. And that shit pisses me the fuck off.
Well, you know what it is?
And it's a simple thing. You're probably saying...
Swipe left. Swipe left. Swipe. There's always something new. Swipe
people
left.
People at home right now going, what the fuck is wrong with him? He's a grown man. But you don't know where the fuck I'm coming from. Where I'm coming from is you have to have something.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of fucking loyalty. Just a little bit. You want to die with just, in this fucking rotten world. And it's a loyalty, not to Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm loyal to Instagram. You got to be loyal to something. We grew up in this place, man. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, but it's the swipe left syndrome.
Oh, my God.
Because there's always something new. You're talking about social media. If you go on social media, there's always a influencer going to a new place where the line's around the corner and everybody's got to get in what they can't have. If there's a line, they want it. If there's no line, it must not be that good. But think about this. You're making a good point because years ago, the best places like, say, Rayo's or, say, Patsy's Pizza, when I was growing up, there wasn't any line. It was just a good place on the DL, but they did a great business. They had the loyal, you're talking about, neighborhood people, supported them, and that was it. And that's all we needed. We were happy. You went in, you got a good meal, you went home. No bells and whistles, right? Now, swipe left, go on social media. The next influencer who you like is telling you, it's like bing, 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 bing. It's like a pinball machine. Go here, go there, go there, go there for the best donut. Go there for the best donut. I found the best donut in New York City. They're gluten-free. These influencers are brainwashing everybody. We can't have a moment of silence.
And I understand.
We can't have a moment of silence.
Brainwash Hudson County people.
We can't have a moment of silence.
We were raised a little differently. You can't brainwash Bronx people. You can't brainwash old school Brooklyn people. That's the fucking problem. Okay? When we're set on something, because we were raised, listen, I'm just a stupid fucking felon spick, but let me tell you an interesting story while we're here, all of us. David Chase wrote a beautiful show called The Sopranos, and he made you the wife of the guy who owned it, partner, Artie Bucco.
Artie Bucco.
Do you remember on that show how many times you had regulars that came in every week? Not 6 days a week, but they came in once a week. And they got the same stupid dish, maybe a different type of bottle of wine. How many times on the show did Tony Soprano or Christopher Moltisanti say, Artie, I know this menu back and forth. It doesn't matter. That's the restaurant. I know the menu at Rudy's back and forth. I know the menu at Osteria back and forth. We know the menu at fucking Las Brisas back and forth. You know the menu at the Riverfront back and forth. You know the menu at Carmine's back and forth. I don't know. You just know. You have something that you know it, and that's fine because that's home.
But you know what I like what you're saying? You're really mostly, if you break it down, everything you're saying
That's
just
home.
comes down to loyalty.
That's home. Another episode. Years later, he talked about it. He goes, Artie, in my darkest nights, I was driving home. There was a storm. And we came to you, and you let us in there. There was no power.
Right.
And that's one of the best nights we had in our life because we were home.
Mm-hmm.
People complain that they're depressed, but they ain't got a fucking home, and then they don't want to go home.
Yeah.
They always want to go somewhere else, and always just you're here, enjoy it, shut your fucking mouth, and eat the fucking food. Don't drop any fucking Italian names on me, so help me God, I'll hit you with this bottle of vinegar right to the fucking skull. Don't mention who's better. I don't want to hear it, because right now, at this moment,
That's right.
it's like the homeless guy you said today. There ain't no better place than where
That's
we're at.
right.
So shut your fucking pie hole with that shit. And that's the problem you have.
Yeah. Well, it's an overload. It's overloaded. I'm telling you, it's the swipe left syndrome. I'm just using that as the metaphor to what I'm talking about. It's like, there's always something better. The grass is always greener. Oh, you like that place? But no, try this place. But now that we tried that place, that pasta, no, now you got to go here. Now you got to go there. And they'll show you the line around the corner because this is what this person, this influencer, is saying is good. But you're talking about, like, for that moment, we give that place the love. That's the place, that's the place, that's the place. The next influencer goes, no, not that place. I found a better place. While you're eating, you're saying, shut up, enjoy this place now. What do you mean? We got to go to another place now? We just got here.
It never ends.
It's a swipe left syndrome.
It never ends.
It's the ADD. Swipe left syndrome.
You know, I live in central New Jersey. Since I've been there, I like 2 restaurants. Both of them are on, like, weird now. They've opened up all these restaurants. But last December, or December before that, they opened up a Mexican restaurant that people were having car accidents pulling into.
Huh?
It was insane. Parking lot, they had cars on top of cars. They had to use the parking lot to the fucking other businesses at night. I never stepped in there. I won't go to those places. When they're hopping like that in the beginning, they're all saps. Because they go in there under the ether. They're under the ether.
Yeah.
They go in there. We're all great. Let's take a picture. And they pick up that margarita not knowing it's $22. And they're just pumping the ether like Vegas. And now your girls come. And more. And now nachos and chips. Everything sucks.
I'm
but
getting
you were
the
drunk.
ether.
You were drunk. You dropped 300. Now you get home after fucking and sucking, and you correlate the fucking and sucking with the Mexican bar and the Mexican drinking you went to do the night before. Trust me. The mind works so fucking weird. So you can't wait to go in there again. Then you go in there one night without your girlfriend when you're sober and see if it everything sucks dick, okay? There's no So that's ether.
I get the ether now.
Now you get the ether?
I get it.
They suck you right in. They suck you right the fuck in.
It's almost like you're under the influence.
And right away, yeah, you're under the influence.
You're under the influence.
And you don't even know. And then you go in there one day when you're sober because you left your phone the night before. And you walk in there and the waiter's picking his snots. You know what I'm saying? Eating his fucking boogie straight from his nose. That was a great time. Boy, I felt great. I felt great now eating that brisket with the same waiter.
You know, you're right. It's like you go back in and the lights are on and it's just a room with some chairs.
That's it.
And a chef and some food. It's not the magical place that we're making it out to be.
It is.
Right?
There's an article, either an article or a book coming out. I read this the other night again. I do not know if this is true. I do not know if this is true. Don't quote me. You know how life is.
Yeah.
Oh my God. 8 women have gotten together.
8 women have gotten together.
8 women.
And what did they do?
You ready? 8
Yeah.
women who've gotten together from the metropolitan New York scene, and they're ready to file a big-time lawsuit against the owners of Studio 54 because they got raped there in the 70s. And get the fuck out of here! Again, they went down there. Quaalude, 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 Quaalude. Mick Jagger walked in, they sucked his dick, and they remembered it during the pandemic. Like everybody else did. Remember during the pandemic? Everybody remembered who raped them? During the pandemic, they shot Eat Their Hair. Everybody remembered who held their mouth 20 years ago at a fraternity party, who grabbed your pussy when you saluted the soldiers. You know, everybody remember. I read this the other day, and it was very interesting. It was very interesting that a woman would wait 50 fucking years. 50 years, 8 of them.
What happened to them at Studio 54?
They say they got raped and sexual. You know, everybody said it was a party. It wasn't for us. It was a night of hell. Steve Lubell took us in the room and whipped us and made us snort coke off his dick. It was horrible. You know, that type of shit. Okay? So for the 2,000 people who went there and said it was the best night of their lives and they did coke, I mean, Bing Crosby was in there. Paul Castellano was in there. Frank Sinatra was in there. Okay? But now these 8 women say that in 1978 or 77 or 73 that this happened. You know, and it's like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't even know why I brought this up now. Fuck it, we were already high. We might as well bring up some more shit to confuse the fuck out of us.
That pill is kicking in.
Oh, it kicked in a while. Look at this poor bastard. Me, I'd go for 2 more.
2 more what?
2 more of these motherfuckers.
Why?
But why not? It's Monday night. It's Labor Day weekend. You ain't got dick. I ain't got dick going on.
It's Labor Day weekend?
That's it. This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's over.
Summer's over.
It's over.
Wow, that's scary.
You can't wear white no more.
Shit.
That's it. You got to put on the dark fucking.
I want to see you do stand-up right now.
No, leave him
That would not
alone.
go well right now.
Leave him alone, please. Leave him alone. Don't bother.
Leave me alone.
Leave him right there to sit there.
I'll
He'll be
do it right
fine.
now.
Once he gets some pizza
Let's
in
hear
him.
one line.
No, leave him alone. Let him get some food. Then he'll do stand-up. He'll jump up and down for you.
Look at his eyes. They're like
Yeah, that's
Those are
what
Jewish.
half closed.
Those are Jewish eyes. Narducci, did you have a good time shooting Alto Nights?
I really did have a great time. I like being away. I like being out of my environment and on location and not around familiarity. You know, I like shooting in New York because I love New York. I'm a born and raised New Yorker. On the island of Manhattan, not the Bronx, but I do like the Bronx. But I am born and raised in Manhattan. I like shooting there. But I like getting away to shoot films. I like being away on location because then you're not around familiar faces and places. And I feel like when I'm at that point, my imagination is on a much higher level.
Anyway, imagination. Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
You ever walk into one of these hotels, you go to your room, you put your shit on the bed and you go, how the fuck did I get here?
When you're working?
Yeah, like when I check into the hotel and they're like, hi, Mr. Diaz, welcome. We have a basket for you. And you're like, these motherfuckers don't know 10 years I was robbing these baskets. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we got a basket for you. Welcome. The movie welcomes you, and then you go to your room and you sit down. It's a nice room. You got buckets and sodas.
But I got to tell you, those are my proud moments.
I understand, but you ever
Because
sit
I go,
there and go,
shit, man, I earned my
know.
friggin' way. This little shit cockroach from Harlem earned her way to not a hotel room. I could get myself a hotel room.
You understand what I'm saying to you,
I
in this position.
understand. But those moments that I'm answering you how I feel about that are surreal for me and proud moments for me. because I'm like, boy, my ex, Joe Maruso, he's an actor too. He said to me, Kat, every now and then, every night, my therapist told me, when you're feeling really bad about yourself at night, when you're alone and you're about to get in bed, you give yourself a pat on your own pat. Like literally, you go like this. You did good today, kid. You did good today, Kat. You give yourself a pat. You tell yourself you did good. When I walk into a hotel room on location and I go, it's not about, oh, I'm in a hotel room. It could be a shithole hotel room and I could be doing an independent film for $100 a day in Massachusetts. But I still have the same feeling I have as if I walked into a hotel on a studio film in Hawaii, that you believed in yourself enough and you did the work to get here. And you're here and you did something good. That's something good. That's the one time I give myself credit and go, don't be hard on yourself. You did something good. Give yourself the pat on the back at the end of the night and say, you did good, Kat. You did good, kid. And I do. I go like that to myself. And I always took that to heart what Joe told me. And when I check into the hotel, wherever it may be, for a job specifically, it's better feeling than when I'm on a vacation with family or friends, because I earned that and I worked so hard for that.
Thank you. Now you know why I don't like fucking vacations. I don't. Like we were talking, like that's a different story.
But I earned it.
You earned it.
I earned that fucking
Thank
room.
you.
I earned this place. I earned my place here. I earned welcome, Miss Narducci. We have a room for you. Thank you. I earned that. It didn't come overnight. I earned that. From my fucking poor beginnings to where I am now. You did good, Kat. Today you're doing good. Tomorrow you might not be. When the movie's over, you could be out of work again. Right now, you're checking in to do another movie you earned.
You got anything coming up? You've been working lately?
Right now I just have the series that I wrote, and I'm hoping to get it done as a movie, which I was just told by somebody that I love and respect, that you all know, but I can't say, saying that because I wrote 8 episodes of a series of my life, and the person read it and said it's going to be a movie. So I'm going to be like trying to get that made right now. And hopefully Godfather of Harlem's coming back for season 5.
No.
And
they destroyed it already.
No, come on, give Chris Moncato another chance.
I love Chris and I love that show. I love that fucking show.
You just weren't crazy about season 5.
There's like 3 of us that really like that show. And we've all looked at each other and said, what the fuck was that? It reminded me, you know what it was reminiscent of?
Yeah.
Miami Vice. Last season of Miami Vice, they were chasing a guy that had Martians. They were doing everything. Remember that the guy became somebody else? Don Johnson had fucking whatever. He forgot who he was, so he became a renegade drug dealer. You're like, what the fuck happened to Frank Zappa? What happened? And that's what happened. What happened was, with that show, the cocaine, but with other shows, you know this happens. The show is great the first season, then one motherfucker decides to leave, one of the writers, and then the second season is strong, and the third season is stronger because now they're bonding. But usually the 4th and 5th season, now people start using those 2 years to get bigger and better jobs.
Yeah.
And now you got to bring people in. Plus, the executive producers move on to other projects, like Chris did. Chris moved on to that fucking Heartbreak Hotel with those dudes. That wasn't that good.
I never saw that yet.
I tried 1-2 episodes. Great cast, but it was overdone already.
Was it?
Yeah, somebody already did that.
Okay.
And they shot him to the point. And it was, Giselda. When they released Giselda, they talked about that place. So then he came back and...
You mean Griselda Blanco?
Yes. He didn't do Griselda Blanco. Or maybe he did. No.
That was Captain Zeta-Jones, right?
That was fucking the Spanish girl. She's dating the the quarterback from New England.
Oh.
What's her name? Sofia Vergara played that girl. But the point is that he had
Oh, yeah, I'm
moved-
sorry. Yeah.
once they move on to other shows, and it happened to a ton of shows. That show on ABC, David A. Kelly got really hot for a while. Michelle Pfeiffer's husband, I think he is.
Oh, yeah.
They built a studio around that motherfucker in Orange County. They built a 4 studio because the guy had so many projects, David R. Kelly. I think he had like the one about the 2 Italian. He had a ton of series on ABC. And, after a while, you start moving from show to show. You bring your best people.
Yeah.
And those shows suffer. And that's what happened to Godfather of Harlem. And it broke my fuck. I mean, the 4 episodes was about Bumpy Johnson. Then Bumpy Johnson disappeared. And then you got fucking hit by a car. And then,
Right.
it was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right.
So, but I still love
I have
you.
a question that has nothing to do with the Godfather of Harlem.
What?
Are you seriously going to come with me to Empire Casino?
Yeah, I'd love to go up there one
We
day.
need to go to Empire Casino.
Is it that? Now, how the fuck? They just told me that
It's in Yonkers.
gambling got shot down in New York. That shit I was talking about is
What?
done. Jay-Z is bringing a casino to
Oh,
Manhattan.
42nd Street.
Yeah, to 42nd.
It got shot down?
Somebody told me the other day, it works in the city, that he thinks it got shut down. I don't think so.
No, I've heard
That's
of
still alive.
I've heard of it there, and I've heard of it on Coney Island.
Coney Island Casino?
There's a lot of people talking about putting it there. Yeah.
The one I heard about was by Hudson Yards.
Yep, that
That's
one too.
the one. That they're going to have a fucking place as big as the Garden. A casino.
What do you really think that would do to New York City?
Cripple it.
I don't think it would be good.
Do you see what's going on in Vegas?
No.
I spoke to our dear friend today. Said he got to the airport yesterday and he could count how many people were in the airport in 2 hands. Vegas on a Sunday, all the hookers are flying out, strippers, fucking everybody's flying in for the week conventions.
Yeah.
And what it is, that's it. That's it. People
They don't have the money right now.
they don't have the money.
So Vegas is suffering?
Oh, go on the internet tonight when you go home.
Bad.
Down like 70%.
Yeah.
70.
Oh my God, they're lying. They're putting fake numbers, and they're still charging
What?
the fucking resort fees and the whole fucking thing.
Not at Empire Casino in Yonkers.
No.
I get on the 4 train and I get there on the 4 train. I get off in Yonkers. Last stop. And I love it.
What kind of people in there? Top notch.
Beautiful
Beautiful
real
people.
Beautiful real people.
They graduated from OTB.
That will go to Udi's. What's your restaurant? Rudy's.
Rudy's. No, they won't.
They'll all go to Rudy's.
What did I say to you? So it's like OTB.
It's definitely a rough crowd.
There was nothing like playing hooky and taking the bus to Fort Lee and going to OTB in the city on 181st Street in Port Authority.
What kid is cutting school and going to OTB? You? Holy shit.
And we used to cut school to go to the thing in Connecticut, Highline, too.
What's
One of the
that?
football coaches. We'd have to drive him up to Connecticut and he'd give us $25. Cy Lawrence, heavy Cy.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I loved all that. My mother took me to my mother was a gambling degenerate. So she took me to Yonkers. Listen, when you go to Yonkers Raceway at night, you got problems.
That's where the casino is.
Yeah, you got
The
problems.
Trotters are right there.
But you go in the daytime.
I go in the day and I leave. I went the other day, 2:00, I got on the 4 train. I'm sorry, 1:00. I walked into the casino like 2:00. I left the casino 11:30 at night. But I take an Uber home.
And
I take an Uber back to the city.
Is it still alive?
that
and
many
kicking?
hours and I lost track of time. I think I'm coming out. It's 4:00. I'm like, what? 12:00 at night? I lost my mind.
And they have blackjack and stuff there.
They have the virtual blackjack. You know, it's a big screen with this like virtual pretty girl, you know. I do slots.
Me too. I'm a slot dude.
I love it.
$20 and let it roll.
I love
and
it.
Another 20. Then you got to go back to the ATM.
We gotta go.
They take a 20.
No,
you always have that hit.
The
that 20 in your
ATMs are
sneaker.
all around the casino. They're
Oh,
right
yeah, and
there.
they charge you $18.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get home and you bought a fucking property in Russia. Get the fuck out of here. I don't use an ATM anywhere but fucking where I go bank. Because next thing you know, you bought a boat in Puerto Rico. You're over there. That's fucking Yonkers, dog. They got that shit wired.
Yeah.
And when they take your number and one day they just make a sweep.
Yeah.
And you bought a fucking plane, and you don't need that in your life.
I love Yonkers Casino.
Oh my God.
What slot do you like?
It's like this. What?
What slot do you like?
I'm a Wheel of
I
Fortune.
like this one. It's called what is it? Mayan Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
It's a Mayan chief, and I like this other one, Dragon Slay, and then one other is it's called my nickname is Kitty.
Okay.
Some people call me Kitty, and I like the kitty cat. It's like a cat that comes. If you hit it, the cat comes out, meow meow, goes around and drops the money.
Dude, there's people.
It drops the money. It's like a whole fucking movie I'm watching. It drops the money, it waves to you, and I'm like, Kitty. I love it.
There's people who live stream themselves playing slots at casinos. I would pay to watch you play this, because do you smack the screen?
Oh, I punch it.
Yeah. Oh, I knew it. Yeah.
I shake it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love people, and how do you pick a machine? I love gambling.
How many of those pills did you take?
Not enough.
Not enough. Trust me. He needs 2 more like me.
Want to go to casino right now?
Yeah, take him.
Sure.
Take him. He got nothing going on tomorrow.
Other than this,
He'll be fine.
I got to tell you, the ferry coming here was unbelievable. It's crazy. You say you're bored. What could we do? You either go out to eat, you go to a movie. I go to galleries because I'm an artist and I like to look at art. That's always good for me. It may not be good for everybody. I like that. You go to a movie, but then you think about the other things that you don't do. Taking the ferry here, now that's just that ferry, New York to Weehawken, right?
Nice.
Okay. But you can just get on the ferry. There's $10 ferries that go around the city. That's such a nice thing to do on a beautiful day.
On a beautiful day.
It cleared my head from here to the city. What was it? 15 minutes?
Eat one of those edibles and get on the ferry. It'll really clear your fucking head.
Yeah.
You think you're Gilligan out there, you end up...
I'd rather have a little, what do they call them? Little baseball bat. The pre-roll.
Yeah, the pre-roll.
I like a nice little pre-roll.
All right.
But I like indica.
There should be something in the drawer.
I
for
don't
you.
like
So when you get back on the...
sativa.
No, we'll take an Uber on the way.
Because I'm already hyper. Sativa makes me more hyper. I like indica.
I can tell you're already hyper.
I'm hyper in this bitch.
Kathrine, I'm happy that you came over tonight. That was great.
Me too.
We had a good time. You look beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
You're still a fucking savage. I congratulate you
Thank you.
on everything, especially Alto Nights. I really liked it.
Thank
He gives all his money to the putans. Ask him. And Lee, what's going on with you this week?
August 30th, I'm at the barbershop, DV Barbershop in Hoboken again for 2 shows.
Oh shit! Look at you.
Yep.
And I'll be at the open mic Wednesday. Thursday we got the bucket, and tickets go on sale tomorrow for Parks Casino the night before Thanksgiving.
Oh shit!
That's always a good fucking night.
Oh, that's the best night.
That's the best night ever. Different lineup, different crew. Come on down. You can gamble. Man.
Wait, where could I gamble and see you?
Parks Casino in Philadelphia.
Where?
In Bethesda.
Is it a good
Salem.
casino?
Bethesda, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Yeah, it was
No,
just there this
Salem.
last week.
I'll pick you up. We'll drive you down.
Oh, shit.
He's got the Tesla, so be careful. He's got the computer in the front seat and shit.
Does it drive by itself?
Anyway, I love you, Kathrine. Lee, I love you to death. And tickets also went on sale for November 8th in D.C., I think, and December 5th in Virginia. I don't know. I don't even have a web page. Just
We're in Maryland and Virginia, one in November, one in December.
yeah, and then but we're in Florida next week, and that's all that matters. September 6th, Hard Rock Live. Friday night, it's Casey and the Sunshine Band. You know what I'm saying?
Do
we'll
a little dance.
Take a little
Make a love.
Get down tonight. Bring the fucking
Get down
Quaaludes.
tonight.
Bring whatever you got. Glue. I don't give a fuck. It's KC. He's only got 2 songs. You'll be jumping up and down for an hour.
What's the other one? Because I'm your boogeyman.
Oh, yeah, Boogeyman. So he'll do like a trio. Boogeyman, something else. I go do this is a new song. Listen, KC, don't play no new songs, all right? Coke ain't even the same anymore. You got one song, just stick to it for an hour. Do a little dance, make a little love, let's down the night. Come on, keep going. Keep going, KC.
Just run the same shit.
That's it. I love you, motherfuckers. Have a great week. Stay black, and God bless you and your families, cocksuckers.